Okay, good job. When I ask you guys a question now, here's how we're gonna do it. If you have an answer or a response or even a question, you can unmute your mic and ask me anything you want. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Excellent. Let's start with number one. Let's see what they want us to do. Tanvi, you want to read the directions for us?
Okay. Stringing too many ideas clues into stand-alone sentences.
Excellent. Very good. So, there's stringy sentences that include too many ideas, right? And there's overloaded sentence that include too much information. So, in any case, they're going to be what we call a run-on sentence, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, who wants to read the directions for me? How about Miret? Miret, you want to read the directions?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Identify each of the sentence below as either stringy or overloaded or reverse each sentence in the space movement.
Okay, good. So we're gonna revise. We are gonna put an S if it's stringy, and we're gonna put an O if it's overloaded. Okay, so let's start with number one. I'm gonna read this, and you guys tell me where you think I should stop. First, let's read the whole thing, and I want someone to tell me whether it's overloaded or stringy. Number one says, yesterday I went to sit for a portrait for my dad for Father's Day, and it was very hard, and I had to sit very still for a very long time, and I couldn't move a muscle, and after a while I had to scratch my nose, and I couldn't, and I thought I was going to scream, and then the painter said, okay, take a break now, and I was very relieved. So what do you guys think? Is this going to be overloaded or stringy? Remember, okay, good. Stringy, remember, stringy means it's included too many ideas and they're tied together, right? Overloaded means is they're talking about the same thing, but it's just too much information. It says lighten overloaded sentence by grouping related ideas, right? So it was who said this was stringy?
Me, Tanvi.
Okay, good job, Tanvi. So this includes too many ideas, right? So where do you guys think we should stop and start our first new sentences? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a highlighter, and you guys can tell me where to stop.
Till hard. HARD hard.
Very good. So, yesterday I went to sit for a portrait for my dad for Father's Day, and it was very hard. Can everyone see me typing?
Mr. Hassan,
Yes.
I had a question.
Yes, go ahead, ask.
Where can I get access to write? Like, I have to write it too, right?
So, you can write it on Google Drive. You can turn that into a Google Documents or open it through Preview, and then it has writing tools on it, like over here. If I click on text, see, it's gonna add text over here, and then I can write. Okay, excellent. So,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you guys to keep your microphone off only if you have a question or an answer. Okay, so that's our first sentence. Does anyone have any questions?
Mr. Hassan,
Yes.
where are we going to write the answer?
In your notebooks. And then the next time we meet, I'm gonna upload this for you on Google Drive, and we'll do it together on Google Drive, okay?
Okay.
Now, let's start with our second sentence. Our second sentence is gonna start where? How about Yashika?
I think it was very hard.
Are we gonna start it by saying and?
No. No.
Okay, so how are we gonna start it?
It was very hard.
Right, I'm gonna start with it. Very good. Very long. Someone tell me where to stop. Time.
Stop.
And good.
Stop.
Good. So I'm gonna stop after time. Excellent. Okay, does everybody see that?
Yes.
It was very hard, and I had to sit very still for a very long time. Can I add another sentence? Are we finished, or do we still have to keep going?
You have to keep.
Okay, yes. So how am I gonna start my next sentence?
I couldn't.
I couldn't, right? Who
couldn't.
said I couldn't? Was that Al-Shaba?
Yes.
Okay, good. Guys, feel free to jump in, okay? If you have the answer, feel free to jump in. So good. I couldn't. Excellent. I couldn't move. a muscle, and after, tell me where to stop.
My nose. Stop.
Right, my nose and stop. Excellent. Maret, that was you, yeah?
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, extra kick points for you, Maret, and Tanvi. Everyone who's participating. Very good.
Mr. Hassan, actually, I wanted a favor from you. Tanya didn't got any message on her Gmail for joining the meeting. That's why she's not here.
Okay, so I'm gonna add her right now. Tanya.
Okay.
Okay, I just sent you the invite. You guys should have all got the invite, by the way. I emailed it to you guys. You should have just had to click on the link that I sent in your email for the JCPSNJ, and it'll open your screen to this. Where am I gonna start with my next sentence?
I couldn't. I couldn't.
Okay, so actually, let's go back to the last sentence. Does anybody see something wrong with the last sentence? I couldn't move a muscle, and after a while, I had to scratch my nose, and I couldn't. So,
Yes.
we should actually have ended it after, and I couldn't, right?
Yes.
I had to scratch my nose, and I couldn't.
So our next sentence is I thought
Thought I was going to scream. And are we gonna put a comma here or a period, guys? Comma or period? Period. And then I'm gonna close my quotation. Very good. The sentence is gonna end how? Go ahead, tell me, Maret.
I was very relieved.
Very good. Okay, excellent. Does everything look good here? Can we move on?
Yes.
So let's read it now.
Yes.
It says, yesterday I went to sit for a portrait, scratched my nose and I couldn't. I thought I was going to scream and then the painter said, okay, take a break now. I was very relieved. Does that sound better?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now let's move on to the next one. Is it stringy? Too many ideas. Yes, good. This has way too much information. This is overloaded.
Can I take a picture of your documents when we finish our conversation? So after that.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Yes, you can. That's fine. You can take a picture. Favorite is. Tell me where to stop. Sudoku.
You're gonna stop at Sudoku.
We can keep going, which I've recently discovered.
Okay, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Actually, Yashika texted me that she's not able to hear someone or she can't speak. So what does she do?
She's muted.
Actually, she said that she either can't hear someone or she can't say anything.
So, the next sentence is gonna start where, guys? Am I gonna stop here? Should I stop here?
Yes.
Okay, good, yeah. So, this is especially challenging. With most of them, very good. Who was that? That sounded like Nayari.
No, it was me.
Who's me? Say your name.
It was Jessica, I think. Yeah, I said that.
Okay, very good. So,